One of the best days of the year, the children's supercar event. Welcome to Goodwood. This really is one of my favourite days of the entire year, the Children's Trust Supercar event here at Goodwood. I'm here today supporting two charities. The Children's Trust is mentioned, and what we will be doing is offering rides out on the Goodwood Circuit in return for a donation to the Children's Trust charity. And also I'm here supporting the Sporting Bears, where we do something very similar. Kind people make a generous donation to the Sporting Bears, who support a range of children's charities, and we take the passenger out on the road for a trip of a lifetime. Now, the weather, as you can see, is just about holding out. It's an early start, 5 o'clock start, and I've been through rain and dry. At the moment, the roof's off, and I've got my fingers crossed because this really is a fantastic day. So thank you to everybody that comes out and supports this event. I hope you've had a wonderful day and got to experience some truly terrific cars. For the charities, the effort, all the volunteers that go into making this possible, it's just fantastic. A huge amount of money will have been raised today for those really special children's charities. And then finally, to the drivers. The drivers give up their time, their cars, and all of the expenses. The wear and tear on some of these cars, I can tell you, is very expensive. I'm quite lucky with a Caterham. The running costs are relatively low. But what a fantastic day. I cannot wait to get started. Let's start by taking a lap of the Goodwood Circuit. This was one of a couple of sighting laps I completed right at the start of the day. As you can see, at this point in the day it was drizzling, but the drizzle soon cleared up to leave a wonderful sunny day. We head down the start-finish straight into Madrick Corner. This corner is right on the centre line for one of the runways here at Goodwood, and often you can see planes landing as you come through this corner. Goodwood is a wonderful circuit and a very fast circuit, but can be unforgiving. The barriers on the left hand side are very close in. To help keep cars at a sensible pace and also reduce noise during the day, chicanes are placed on certain straights throughout the circuit. Here we are coming into Ford Water. As this was a charity event and definitely not a track day, we were all driving accordingly, with cars limited to 100 miles an hour or 70 miles an hour for younger passengers. And then through the corner with No Name, starting to pick out a dry line wherever I can, before a short straight down to St Mary's. Then it's back on the gas and up to Levant Corner. And squeezing back on the power for the long Levant straight. One small kink as you pass through the Levant straight, which causes no issues. One final temporary chicane for this event. And then it's a head down to Woodcut. Through Woodcut, and then it's thinking about getting on the brakes for the very tight chicane. And there's a lap of Goodwood. Here are some of the supercars and hypercars that people could ride in throughout the day. Well, I am here at glorious Goodwood with Dalton Leong, and he is the Chief Executive of the Children's Trust. And in the briefing this morning, it just really struck me just how important it is, all of the good work that's going on here today. And I asked if he might say a few words for the YouTube channel. So thank you for making the moment, and perhaps if you'd like to mention all the good work that the Children's Trust do as a result of raising these funds.
Fantastic, thank you, Rob. So the Children's Trust, we're very proudly the UK's leading charity for children with brain injury. We support children who have an acquired brain injury, which might be following a car accident, a stroke, near drowning in some instances, and so on. And we provide them with 24/7 nursing care and rehabilitation. So that could be physiotherapy, occupational therapy, speech and language therapy, music therapy, play therapy, a whole range of medical interventions that help support the child back into not a normal life. You won't have a normal life after a brain injury, but helps the child get back to some degree of their normality.
Okay.
And we also work with children's hospitals around the country and have a brain injury community service, currently in partnership with children's hospitals, major trauma centres in Sheffield, Nottingham, Leeds, St George's and in Tadworth. And finally, we run a non-maintained special school, which is based in Tadworth in Surrey, which is our base.
Okay.
And that is for children with very complex education, health, therapy and care needs. Next year, we're knocking down the school.
Okay.
And we're going to be building a brand new centre of excellence.
Right, and be fair to say it's been a tough year for all charities, no doubt Children's Trust, but it sounds like a huge fundraising requirement then over the next 12, 24 months, would that be fair?
Yeah, absolutely. Well, certainly it's been tough for all charities, ourselves included. We expect it to be something like 25% down on income, which is not surprising because we had to cancel our events overnight, London Marathon, all the running events and so on, so that was really challenging. Yes, we have to raise over £10 million for the new Centre of Excellence we're building. So certainly if any of your YouTube viewers are interested in knowing more, I would love to speak to them about how they might help. And we've already gone for planning permission, so we're very serious about this stuff. The trustees have demonstrated their faith that it's the right thing to do by putting in about £4 million as well from our reserves.
Okay. Well, the motorsport community is a very generous community. What I'll do is get the details and include in the description below so that they can find your page. So any donation's always welcome, but if there's somebody that can look to pledge those big amounts to make a fabulous thing happen, then we'll see what we can do there. And then finally, we couldn't make a day run without all the drivers and the volunteers.
Today is amazing. It's our biggest fundraiser of the year. We have this is our 15th year, but 14th event. There was a certain pandemic last year which stopped the 14th event happening. So this is our 14th event. And in that time, we've raised £800,000 net after all costs. Staggering. So today, fantastic. The weather's been very kind to us today. Certainly everyone I've spoken to have loved the rides. Yeah. I've been out in a, what's it called, a 488 challenge Ferrari.
Wow.
Which was something else. So fantastic day, big day, and you can see on the people's faces the joy that they're having in being here.
It really is one of my most favourite days of the whole year. So thank you for making it happen this year and for your time. Thank
Brilliant.
you.
Thanks, Rob.
What a day it's been. I have hardly stopped, and that's not a complaint whatsoever, because all the time the wheels are moving, we are raising money for charity. So for all of the people that have chosen to ride with myself and to choose a caterer, thank you, and I hope it's been a terrific experience for you. It's just amazing to be back here. It's such a shame to miss this event last year, and I realise how much I miss it. The sun's come out, it's been proper glorious Goodwood. So thank you to everybody that's come out to support such wonderful causes, and I really do hope you've enjoyed your day as much as me. Just a couple more hours and then we'll be packing up. In addition to the track rides, Sporting Bears were offering dream rides. We took passengers who made a donation to the charity out for a 20-minute drive on the fabulous roads around Goodwood. I thought it'd be nice to take you for a lap of this fabulous road circuit so you can see the ride that was received by the kind passengers donating money. However, I have sped it up somewhat so it doesn't take the full 20 minutes. Here it is in under 1 minute. So I'm here with David from Sporting Bears, and we just wanted to share a few headlines of all the good work Sporting Bears does, as well as this fabulous event at Goodwood. So would you like to say a few words about the Sporting Bears and what they do?
Yeah, absolutely. So I've been a member of the Sporting Bears for over 10 years. Basically, we do what we call dream rides. So members of the public give us a small donation and they get a 20-minute passenger ride here in glorious Goodwood in the lovely sunshine. And they get to experience some amazing cars. We've got everything from like this little 99 Saab right through to Lamborghinis, Ferraris and GTRs. It's absolutely brilliant fun. We as drivers love doing it. People love coming in, and the best thing is 100% of the donation goes to children's charities, and obviously in this case it's for the Children's Trust. We've been here, I think this must be the 4th or 5th year the Sporting Bears have done Goodwood as well. I've been doing this and I'm doing the track as well, so lots and lots of driving. We've got lots of people here and lots of money being raised for charity. What's not to like?
Fantastic. And then, so throughout the year, the Sporting Bears attend many other track events and kind of public events.
We do. So that's a great segue for a plug. So go and check our website, sportingbears.co.uk, right up and down the country. So in fact, we've got a bunch of guys at Carfest North, which is the big Chris Evans event. We'll be at Carfest South, and there's events all the way from sometimes little street parties right through to massive national events like this one and like Goodwood. So yeah, go to the website and check it out. It's at least 20 events, and we're so glad to be back. 18 months we've not raised hardly any money. That's terrible grammar. We haven't raised hardly any money for charity, and now we can, and it's just absolutely cracking today. So really looking forward to what the total will be.
We've got a big event coming up, the British Motor Show.
British Motor Show, I should have mentioned that. Yeah, that's a 4-day event. It's brand new. It's Farnborough area. And it's a real revival of an old-fashioned name. I remember going to the British Motor Show back in the day. I'm sure you do as well. And it's this is big. There's got tons of stuff going on. I think we've got about 30 or 40 cars per day going. So it's going to be an unbelievable choice of dream rides to do it. So yeah, get down to the British Motor Show. That's in 2 weeks.
Yeah, it's the weekend of the 21st and 22nd of August.
Yeah, so just before the Carfest weekend as well. So there's 2 massive events. So if you like sports cars, you want to go for a dream ride, and you like giving to charity, come to one of those events and give us come and see us. And here's a very abusive Mustang coming in.
And I've had a real reflection today. I know we missed this event last year because of restrictions and everything, but to see everybody about and the faces, and we're raising the money whilst we do it.
It's unbeatable. I always call it a win-win-win, because we as drivers get to go and have fun in our cars. People who get to go in these cars they've never experienced before, that's a win, and all the money goes to charity, it's a win. So it's a triple win. What's not to like? I love it, and you get everything from OAPs to little kids, and they're all squealing the same way. They absolutely love it. So yeah, I'm with you on that one. It's brilliant fun.
Fantastic. Thank you for your time today.
Oh, my pleasure. My pleasure.
And that brings to an end a fantastic Children's Trust Supercar event here from Goodwood. And it really has been a fantastic day. Just to see people back to some level of normality. We were all taking the precautions we needed to. But for the main part, people back at a public venue, despite the crowd numbers being down. I'm thrilled to say that I've just had a chat with Michael from Sporting Bears, and he's informed me that it's been a record-breaking day for donations. £7,200 raised for charity. Now every single penny of those kind donations goes straight to the children's charity. No admin fees, no card fees come out of that amount. The full 7,200 will go to the charity. Those fees are paid for by the members. So each year we pay an annual membership fee, and it's those fees that pay for all the admin. So every pound of your donations straight to those charities. Thank you so much. So I hope you've enjoyed the video. I have certainly enjoyed making this video from the Children's Trust Supercar event with Sporting Bears. Please do go ahead and give the video a thumbs up. Subscribe to my channel if you've not done so already. But until next time, I'll see you soon.